I can remember back in the 60s seeing Robin Knox-Johnston finishing the Golden Globe and Sir Francis Chichester and all these big people that became heroes of mine. And I always had this thing about ocean sailing. Then life took over and it sort of went to the back burner. And I discovered Clipper online, and I thought, that's it, that's what I've got to do.
Beautiful, beautiful spinnaker. Reach and run away from the Isle of Wight after a very, very light wind start. Incredible razzmatazz of race start at Portsmouth at Gunwharf Quays. It was a remarkable experience.
I was an active member of my yacht club, sailing fireballs every weekend and midweek. And when my breakdown occurred, when I just had to deal with this thing inside me, I couldn't see any way of continuing that because I knew that I would have to be going through this change, and I didn't know how to deal with that. And so I sort of withdrew from it, which was hard, actually. It was hard. Sailing had been my life. You know, I've sailed with both my children. It was what we did, and I couldn't see a way of continuing it. And slowly, as I continued my journey, it slowly realised that actually, you know, I can. And the more people I spoke to, they, you know, were supportive and said, fine, you know.
We've had a good race so far. We've been first, second and third, and at the moment we're swapping places for third and second. So far it's been the most amazing experience, and there's more to come, obviously, but inevitably start to think about what's going to happen towards the end of the race and what comes next.
Looking back, I think the thing that I miss most is the actual being on board with the crew. As I said, the wildlife, the views, the sunsets, the sun, the good weather, the terrible weather, you know, but the actual camaraderie on board is the thing that I've found is a bit of a hole in my life now, to be honest. In the very start of the race, as we left Portsmouth, was how the crew, 21 I think it was on board at the time, came together. From my perspective, as a trans woman, I was concerned that some people might have some resistance. We all got together and we got to know each other, became great friends, and by the time we got to Cadiz, we were, you know, a really, really well gelled crew.
So for all the discomfort of ocean racing, I'd come back and do it again in a heartbeat, given the opportunity.
I honestly believe what's good for people like me is to educate people that trans people are, you know, they're just people. There's nothing to be feared, and so I try to go out of my way to, you know, to be open. The advice that I would give is just go with your instincts. You know, just get out there and don't be fearful in that way.